The following program is for adult audiences only.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is The Show. Eric and Gord's The Show. The podcast where real men get to be real. And, men.
And we're right back as if nothing happened.
The joys of editing, if this gets edited.
Especially since this camera's 2 seconds behind this one. It's going to be fun to edit the video later.
I'm so glad that you and not me.
I promised I was really going to edit on this show. What did I want to say? I wanted to plug something real quick before we got back into it. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Probably wasn't anything important.
Love that last ad, though, by the way. I'm a fan.
I always like that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I was going to follow it up by the ever appropriate.
See, I can't hear that. I see you dancing, but I have no idea what you're dancing to.
Oh, you can't hear that?
No, I can't hear that.
Let's try that again. This is because this is the show where real men get to be real and men.
It's raining men.
That's enough of that.
That's fantastic.
Every dude's favorite song, right?
Yeah, we love that too. That's fucking funny.
I love it.
Yeah.
I think really you can take this from a whole bunch of different ways in the 21st century with all the thing that's going on. It's not your biggest part of your personality anymore. You know, like there's a bunch of people who don't even recognize that as their thing anymore.
It's true, you know.
So I don't think it has that attachment, the male attachment that it used to. Like it's not. I think being a man now is redefined. So.
Yeah, and you know it's funny. I actually saw a post on social media about this where it showed, you know, like what it means to be a man, and it just sort of picture this cartoon dude standing there and just sort of had these little bubbles all around, and basically just saying things like, you know, understanding of different cultures and sexualities, being comfortable with oneself, being able to, you know, understanding that you have feelings too and they are valid. It sort of goes to all those things, and it's funny. And I'm reading this and I'm thinking, man, like, you know, like this is crazy because this is so much of this is the exact polar opposite to what we have men have been basically taught about ourselves. You know, so you're changing, like literally when it comes down, you're changing thousands of years of male ego bravado that you're sort of changing and breaking down to be not to become more feminine, but just to become better, more understanding.
Exactly. And
you know,
we could all use that to a degree.
Yeah.
Some of us are further along than others because we're raised by our moms.
Yeah, without a doubt.
And that doesn't, I'm not saying anything about anybody else, just you could be further ahead and have a strong male influence in your life. I didn't. Have half a vagina, as it
Just a half, so they can't play with it completely.
It's not even the good half.
No. Just the pee hole.
We're not that Charlton Heston generation, you know that.
Man for being a man.
Yeah, we don't have to be shirtless and hard all the time.
Yeah.
We can enjoy gardening too.
You know, and it's funny because like in private, you know, like men will be anything, whatever. Like when they're sitting down with their partner, you know, like you'll be into those more, you know, sensitive things. Like, you know, like you help the wife with the garden, you clean the house, you help clean the house, you help with making with dinner, you know, all those things that traditionally were not supposed to be things that men did. You know, men bought the soil and brought the soil over, and we'll dump the soil, but the woman, you know, organizes and cleans it all, you know, and same with, you know, like the kitchen, the woman makes the meal, then cleans up after. It's all bullshit. And, you know, it's all a matter of, you know, being, I mean, really what it comes down to is life is just all about being in the moment, being with who you love, and just enjoying life day by day, living in the moment, you know, while still sort of preparing for the future and learning from your past. Like that's what life is all about. And you don't, you know, thinking with your dick as a guy, face it, it has never served us well.
It really hasn't.
It doesn't, you know, there's a reason why the head is so dramatically smaller than the other one. It's not allowed to think on its own. It's because of that we got dick pics. You know, I mean, that no, women don't want that, but yet we think they do, because that's what happens when we think with our dick. We're stupid. We're retarded.
I don't.
You know, it's unnecessary, and it makes us look stupid. For guys that are supposed to be so much superior to everything else, you know, like we are the fucking most retarded, dumbest group of fucking individuals, without a doubt. You know, a straight man is dumber than anybody. You know what I mean? Like, because we just think with our dick. We don't think about anything else. You know, it's being forced to change that outlook, where you have to take yourself and your immediate sexual gratification out of the picture. You take that out of the picture altogether, it starts to open your eyes up to so much more. Like you do, if you don't allow it to shut yourself down, if you, for lack of a better term, if you embrace it, if you open up about it and you get more in touch with it, with your experience, with what you're doing, with everything about it, it opens your mind to things that you normally wouldn't. You know, like I'm romantic to my wife on Valentine's Day because I'm guaranteed to get the freaky deaky on Valentine's Day. No, imagine if you just were awesome to her all the time.
Sure. And I
You know, like
after this operation, no one within 100 miles of you has a sharper knife ever.
no, and that's just it.
Sharpen the fuck out of those things when you recover.
My quality of work might be good now, but yeah, it's going to skyrocket afterwards because, you know, again, focus, right? Like, you know, got to put the energy to something. I can't rub one off, but I can rub some steel off of a knife pretty good. So, yeah, exactly. I mean, like there's the pleasure of the woman being my biggest concern, because I've never been overtly super concerned with my own pleasure. When being with a woman, I'm there to pleasure her, because let's face it, I know once my dick gets going, the chance of being able to hold off for longer than she needs rarely really ever happens. We all know it. Let's just say it publicly. Just admit it. So being able to focus on her more on that aspect of it is just, in my opinion, will end up just being better.
I couldn't agree more. And maybe that puts you just ahead of the curve. You know what I mean?
I'm going to tell myself that. I don't know if it's true, but I'm certainly telling myself that.
I mean, it's not hard to turn this into a positive, in my opinion.
Yeah, because there are a lot of positives to it. Like, again, really when it comes down to it, the removal of the entire prostate, there's two downsides. The incontinence is the one biggest downside because that's just an uncontrollable thing, so that kind of sucks.
Well, you're just getting there
but
early.
I'm just getting there early. I'm just about 20 years fucking early on it, big deal. But between that and just the sex, but like knowing that it doesn't affect anything else part of me, like really, because it doesn't affect anything else. It's not going to limit my ability to move. It's not going to, like, with mine, if you catch it early, if you remove the whole thing and you get it done right, you don't even have to worry about hormone therapy. So you don't have to worry about your hormones getting unbalanced. Yeah. And, this is one of the things, I'm drinking, I mean, this isn't the bottle, but I'm on a meal supplement diet now where I'm basically on a liquid diet where I drink 4 mini bottles of this shit. Which, I mean, it's okay. It tastes okay. It's like chalky chocolate. I mean, it's not the greatest flavor, but it's not terrible.
Been on that diet a couple times.
Yeah. My plan, my actual hope is that with this stuff, I want to actually consume it because I'm supposed to be on it for 3 weeks for my surgery, so I can drop a tremendous amount of weight, like 10% of my fucking weight, in 3 weeks, which for me is about 30